What's up, YouTube? Drew here, and you are with me in this absolutely gorgeous, only 70,000 kilometer 1991 Toyota Crown with a 1JZ in it. This is a JZS 131 and not a very common car, especially to find in this condition. As you see, I'm buzzing along here pretty good, going about, I don't know, maybe 70, 73 miles per hour. And, you know, the car rides great. I just wanted to address, you see the steering wheel, I mean, it responds, obviously, but you see how much I can move it without much response? This is actually a body-on-frame steering gear with linkage, much like a 60s American car. I mean, obviously a different design, but these are, a lot of people wonder about these. And if you are a longtime Crown owner, if you've had, you know, 155, the Crown really became popular in the United States as a JDM import with the 155 or 151. The JZS 151, even the GS 151H, which I have one coming from Japan. A lot of the, you know, the fanboys got to have their JZ, which I don't understand. I mean, the 2-liter, the G engine is a fantastic engine, you know, and it's more than enough. You know, I'm not the type that's so prideful I gotta have a certain engine to enjoy the car, you know what I mean? Not to take a shot at anybody, but this is not a fanboy channel. It's all about the love and appreciation of, you know, all cars, or, you know, most cars. Anyway, so the Crown became popular with the 150 series. The UZS 151 Crown Majestas were awesome. You know, not many people imported these or the 140s. And I just got to tell you, the 140s, they were body on frame as well, unless you got the 149 Majesta, or there was a couple, I think 143 was the all-wheel drive Majesta, whatever. The Majestas were unibody with a steering rack and very mechanically similar to the first generation Lexus GS. They were a JZS 147. You know, with the 3-liter 2J, of course, and, you know, rear-wheel drive. They were available as a Toyota Aristo in Japan with a V8 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steer, all that jazz. Point is, they were very, you know, tame, modern cars. This is, you could tell this car was designed for, you know, Japanese city streets. It hums along great at highway speed, but the steering and kind of the body wallow, it reminds me of an old American car. This one is not worn out. This is a 4.0B car. It's only got 70,000 kilometers on it, and a lot of people would say, well, yeah, you know, those are city miles. Japan doesn't beat the crap out of their cars. They don't have the potholes we have. Even if that is 70,000 kilometers of city driving, the way this car was cared for, I mean, it came to the United States with a fresh, full synthetic oil change. It's got, you know, great tires on it. This is how clean it came. They didn't even take the plastic off of, you know, all the, you could see pieces of it there. It's just an extremely well cared for car. So, you know, the argument for this play being that it's, you know, 30-something years old, right out the window. This car feels like new. This is what these cars felt like new. It's very wallowy with the body on frame setup, and it is not going to give you know, the same ownership experience. You know, you could take a JZS 151, a GS 151, you know, the 155, or even a UZS, and you can put 400,000 or 500,000 miles on one of those cars, and it's a relatively easy ownership experience, just like a Lexus or a Toyota of, you know, the middle late 90s. This is not that. This car is going to be a lot harder to own. I believe it's worth it. I have not had anything quite like this. It's incredible. It's a classic car. It's 30 at the time of filming, almost 34 years old, and just about perfect. But I just wanted to show you guys. I mean, you see, I mean, I have that much play in the steering wheel at almost, you know, 55 miles per hour without any movement. And again, that's normal of this type of steering setup. So that's one of the many things that make this car more of a, you know, a garage queen, occasional use. If you want to see more about this car, definitely subscribe to this channel, because it is for sale, which kind of breaks my heart, but that's a whole nother story. And eventually it's going to get a full detail. Not that it really needs an interior detail, but a full detail and a full video walk around to eventually be placed on our dealership's website, in our dealership's inventory. If you want to buy this car now, there is a walk around video link in the description. If you want to buy this car now, you can, but this video is not a for sale ad. It's just to create awareness on such a cool car, but let you know if you're in the process of shopping for a Crown, you are not going to get a JZS 155, a JZS 175 experience from something this old. You're just simply not. This is literally 60s technology, suspension wise, chassis wise, made in the 90s. So just know that going in. And if you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. Take care. God bless. Bye.